Once upon a time, in a faraway land, there was a colourful, happy little town full of games and laughter. This town was called Jolly Hills. In Jolly Hills, everyone loved to hop and jump, but there was one little hero who really was the master of bouncing. His name was Bouncy. Bouncy was a small, very energetic squirrel. He had bright orange fur, a big fluffy tail, shiny blue eyes, and a lighter coloured t-shirt with his name on it. Bouncy! He almost never just walked. He went everywhere by bouncing, skipping, and hopping. Every morning he opened his eyes and said, "I wonder what I will discover today." His friends loved him because he was cheerful, curious, and helpful, though also a little clumsy. One day, an old lady appeared in the town square. She wore a worn-out cloak. Her hair was messy, and her face looked tired. In her hand, she carried a small basket with a few flowers. The people in the square glanced at her and frowned. Her clothes looked so messy. "What a strange old woman. Let's stay away from her," they whispered. No one walked up to her. No one even asked, "Are you okay?" No one, except Bouncy. Bouncy bounced over. "Hello, ma'am. You look a bit tired. Can I help you with anything?" he asked. The old lady was surprised. "My child," she said, "no one even turned toward me, but you came. Yes, my clothes are messy, but my heart is as soft as these flowers." Bouncy smiled. "I like people's hearts," he said, "not their clothes. I can help you carry your flowers if you want." The old lady looked into Bouncy's big blue eyes and smiled in a mysterious way. "Thank you," she said, "but it is not flowers I am really dealing with." She reached into her pocket and took out a small glowing stone, shining with all the colors of the rainbow. "This stone is called the heart mirror," she said. "It shows the inner beauty of people. Near here, in the dark forest, lives a creature that everyone fears. They call it the Ugly One. I want to see it with this mirror, but I don't have the courage to go into the forest." The people began to whisper nervously. "The Ugly One? That monster? That forest is too dangerous. Don't go." Bouncy's eyes sparkled. "The dark forest? I've always wondered what it looks like there," he said. "If you want, I can go for you. Maybe that creature isn't so bad." Some townspeople cried out, "Are you crazy, Bouncy?" "They say it's ugly and scary," but Bouncy was determined. "I don't care how it looks on the outside," he said. "Maybe it's just lonely." The old lady handed him the heart mirror. "Remember," she said, "true beauty is seen not with the eyes, but with the heart. Whatever you see, listen to your heart." Bouncy slipped the stone into his little bag and hopped off toward the forest. The dark forest. As Bouncy bounced away from Jolly Hills, the sky slowly grew dim. Tree branches covered the sky, and bird songs faded away. He felt a little scared, but told himself, "Even if I'm afraid, I won't give up trying to understand someone." On the path, he met a small squirrel hiding behind a rock. "Why are you hiding, little one?" Bouncy asked. "There's a creature here called the Ugly One," the squirrel whispered. "They say it has huge claws and teeth. Whoever sees it runs away. Maybe it's just misunderstood," Bouncy thought. Later, he met an owl. "Go back, little traveler," hooted the owl. "Everyone who goes deeper runs away in fear." The creature's eyes are red, and its voice is very loud. Bouncy took a deep breath. The sound of fear is sometimes louder than the sound of truth, he said. "I will choose to listen to my heart." He bounced on until he reached the darkest part of the forest. Meeting the ugly one, in the middle of the forest stood a big stone house like an old tower. Its windows were broken, its walls covered with moss, and thick thorny bushes grew all around. Thunder rolled, a light rain began to fall. Suddenly a deep roar came from inside. "Who is there?" The door burst open. There stood the creature they called the Ugly One. One eye was bigger than the other, its nose was crooked, its ears long and pointed. Its fur was wild, its teeth stuck out, and long claws hung from its hands, but in its eyes there was a little spark of sadness. Bouncy jumped back, heart beating fast. He was scared. Then he reminded himself, "Appearance is just appearance. I want to see what's inside," the creature growled. "Everyone runs away when they see me. Why don't you run?" "I won't run," Bouncy said, still shaking a bit, "because I don't know you yet. Maybe you are kind. Why should I hate you before I meet you?" The creature looked surprised. "Little thing, I don't even have a name. Everyone just calls me the Ugly One." Bouncy's heart hurt. "That's so sad," he said. "I won't call you ugly. If you like, I can call you Dory. Do you like that name?" "Dory?" The creature paused. "No one has ever given me a name before," it said more softly. "But aren't you afraid of me?" "I am a little afraid," Bouncy giggled, "because this is our first meeting. But being afraid doesn't mean you are bad. I want to get to know you, Dory." Dory slowly stepped aside and invited Bouncy inside. The heart mirror inside, it wasn't as dark as it seemed. There were old toys, books, and wooden decorations Dory had carved. All were covered with dust. "I used to help animals in the forest," Dory said. "I wrapped hurt birds' wings and built little houses for them. But because of my looks, everyone ran away. They thought I was a monster. No one looked at my heart. So I stayed here, alone." Bouncy listened. So everyone only looked at the outside, he thought. He remembered the heart mirror. "Dory, may I show you something?" he asked. "What did you bring, little jumper?" Dory said. Bouncy took out the stone. It began to shine, filling the room with warm light. "Look into the mirror," Bouncy said. "It won't show your outside, only your heart." Dory looked, and his eyes opened wide. In the mirror, he saw a large, gentle giant with shining fur and kind eyes, helping animals, playing games, building warm homes. "Is that really me?" he whispered. "Yes," said Bouncy. "That is your inner beauty. You are kind and helpful. You just didn't know it, and people didn't see it." A tear rolled down Dory's cheek. "So I am not just ugly," he said. "No one is only ugly or only beautiful," said Bouncy. "What matters is finding eyes that want to see the beauty inside." Back to Jolly Hills. "Dory," Bouncy said, "if you want, come with me to Jolly Hills. Everyone can meet you. They might be scared at first, but in time they'll see your heart." "They were always afraid of me," Dory answered. "What if they still call me ugly?" "I'll be with you," Bouncy said, holding out his little paw. "And I'll tell them they must not judge only by looks." Dory took a deep breath. "I will try," he said. The next day, they walked toward the town. Bouncy bounced happily. Dory walked slowly but hopefully. When they reached the square, people saw Dory and screamed, "The monster! It came here! Run!" Doors slammed, windows shut. The square was empty. Dory lowered his head. "My place is the forest," he said. "No one wants me." Bouncy hopped to the middle of the square and called out, "Everyone, please listen. Dory is not bad. He just looks different. Inside, he has a big, kind heart." No one answered. Only a small girl peeked from behind a curtain. Bouncy continued, "I went to the dark forest. If Dory were truly bad, he could have hurt me. Instead, he protected me and welcomed me into his home. He helps the animals. You were afraid without knowing him." The girl gathered her courage and came outside. In her hands was a bird with a hurt wing. Shaking, she walked to Dory. "They say you help hurt birds," she said. "My bird fell. Can you help it?" "Of course," Dory said gently. He took the bird, wrapped its wing with a tiny bandage, and stroked it softly. The bird calmed down. "Thank you." The girl smiled. "You're not as scary as they say." Seeing this, people slowly opened their doors. "Maybe we were wrong," one said. "We only looked at the outside," said another. The old lady stepped forward, holding the shining heart mirror. "Look," she said. In the mirror, they saw Bouncy and Dory, side by side, smiling, children playing around them. Warm light filled the square. "This is true beauty," the old lady said. "Courage born from love and eyes that look at the heart, not only at the face." The lesson from that day on, things changed in Jolly Hills. People stopped judging others as beautiful or ugly just by how they looked. Children, when they met someone new, smiled first and asked, "What's your name?" Dory became the guardian of the forest, helping animals and trees, telling children stories about kindness and bravery. Bouncy, with his orange fur, big tail and bright blue eyes, became the little hero who reminded everyone. True beauty is not in what we see, but in what we choose to see. The old lady quietly left the town, but she left a small piece of the heart mirror in the middle of the square. Whenever someone started to judge another only by appearance, the stone glowed softly and reminded them of Bouncy and Dory. Every morning, Bouncy bounced out of bed and said, "I wonder whose heart I will see today." And everyone in Jolly Hills understood. Being brave does not mean never being afraid. It means doing what is right, even when you are scared. Friendship is not hiding each other's flaws. It is loving each other with their flaws. Being beautiful is not about faces and mirrors. It is about keeping your heart kind. And so the story of Bouncy and Dory was told again and again in Jolly Hills, until it reached us. And now it reaches you. And that is the end of our tale.